Hey guys, this is Rosie here from BuggyBaby. Today we're going to be comparing two great products. They are the Tiny Love 3-in-1 Cozy Rocker Napper and the 20 Loop from Mamatoyz. Now both these are great products, but they have different uses depending on the age of your baby. They both claim to be 3-in-1 products, so we're going to be looking inside the boxes to see what leads to that claim. So let's just get into it and see what's inside each one. So in this part of the review, I'm going to be taking a detailed look at the Cozy Rocker Napper from Tiny Love. If you've got a newborn, then you're probably hoping that you can find a little way to place them down and have them entertained while you get on with a few jobs around the house and somewhere safe for them to lie during their naps in the day. And this napper could be the answer to your prayers. But first, let's have a look at what is on the box. So starting off, it says it has 3 different functions. The first one is the rock and play. The second is the napper, and the third is that it goes into multiple positions. From the box I can see that it plays different tunes and melodies, which will be handy for keeping our little one entertained. The packaging feels really nice and sturdy, and on the back it's good to see that there's lots of information about how to install the product with a detailed diagram here. So let's see how easy it is to construct by opening it up. One thing I wanted to say about this review is not intended to be like a formal product review. Some of you might not be able to get to the shops right now, so you want to buy online, but you're not really sure about which product to go for. So by seeing what's inside the box, you'll get a really good feel before you buy. So hopefully that'll be really useful for you. So now I've opened up the top, we can see what's inside. All feels nice and sturdy so far. And I'll take each piece out and explain what it does, hopefully. So here we have a toy bar with some cute little toys. And delving down, it looks like a hood and a canopy, which I guess will be the top of the napper. The rocker napper comes in this plastic bag, so let's take each piece out and have a look at it. Well, Tiny Love certainly fitted a lot of pieces into that quite small box. From left to right, we can see we've got the seat unit pieces, the sort of plastic unit that you place the napper on. From the top, there is our nice soft seat fabric, a canopy, that play bar that I pulled out of the box to start with some toys, and what looks like the light and sound bar. So, thankfully, there is a user guide, so we can figure how to put this together. And I've turned to the instruction page and we've got some diagrams there, so I'm just going to check off I've got all the pieces. Won't bore you with that part. One thing you will need is a screwdriver and those batteries there, which you can see labelled up, 3 times AAAs, and the CX1, they're not included. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put the seat unit onto the legs, and to do this you need to locate the 2 side pieces that look like this. One has a vibration unit on it, put that to the side for the minute, and what you want is this one here. We're going to click that into the side of the seat unit according to instructions, so let's give that a go. And that should pop down with a little click. You see that tab going on there? Let's give that a try. There we go. And now I'm going to flip it round and do the same with the other side. So this time I've got the vibration unit this way up, and I'm just going to click it down here. There we go. And that is the position of the other bracket there. So with the seat unit the right way up, we're now going to use these smaller 4 screws and screw it together to keep everything nice and secure. They just go in these holes down here. And for this, I'm going to need my screwdriver. Just need to get my screwdriver out again, because there's 4 more screws that need to be attached to put these leg pieces on here. So you literally just clip them onto the frame like this and then screw underneath. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so once I put the legs on, it's time to put this caricot area on the top, and I did this by inserting these legs here into each of the sides. Not that big hole there, but those 2 either side there, and the same there, and that makes it sort of create the sleeping area. And then after that, this took some figuring out, but underneath, this is where you need to slot in the parts marked G. They go on under there, like that, and the same the other side, like that. I'm getting nice and close. Make sure to get those the right way round. And then this larger part slots down underneath the seat, like so. And that lifts up and down. And then pull this harness through, and now I'm just going to attach the mattress. So here it is. It feels really soft and padded, which is excellent. From top to bottom. Okay, so I need this big slot here at the base, and that's going to be where I pull the harness through. So let's do that first. And there's the mattress in place, and it feels lovely, really nice and secure and soft for baby. But now it's out, I need to figure out how to get these back under. But first, let's work out how to pop the mattress down. If I can see, it's got some poppers underneath at either end, which go through this mesh here and connect onto the plastic. So let's do that next. And finally, we just need to attach the toy bar, I think, which came in the box looking like this. Very cute little entertainment toys there. And that simply fixes into this hole here. So let's attach that now. There we go. So there we have it. I have now constructed the Tiny Love Cozy Napper 3-in-1, and I just wanted to have a quick look around it and see what we liked. This is sold as a multi-mode kind of cot, I suppose. So the first mode is this one here without a canopy on, and the entertainment centre on the top. What's useful about this is that when you go to the back, you have a button that you can press to turn the cot into different positions. So up like that, and down, and completely flat. So that's pretty cool for when baby wants to lie completely flat or have a little bit more of an interactive time with you. In terms of the rock, I mean, it's lovely. It goes from side to side really, really smoothly, and it goes quite a long way on one push, which is useful for getting baby to sleep. I find it quite relaxing doing it myself. So as well as being a rocker, it's a napper, and to make it more of a sleep pod, you can add this canopy on here, which is nice and large and very well made. So let's just pop that on and see how that looks. Okay, so now you can see that I've got the hood of the rocker napper up, and it really has transformed the little napping area into a really nice cocoon that will give your baby lots of privacy, and while sleeping, it'll also make it a little bit darker as well. And I guess what makes the rocker napper really fun and exciting is the fact that it vibrates, and you do this by pressing this vibration button at the side. I haven't got the batteries plugged in right now, but if I had, it would create a buzzing motion, which is obviously calming for trying to get baby to sleep some more. And when they're awake, they can play with these little plush toys here. And also there's some music modes on the top, so I believe it circulates through lots of different melodies, so that's good fun. So there we have it, the Tiny Love 3-in-1 rocker napper. Really like this product. I did have some difficulty putting it together, I must admit, but that could just be me, and Tiny Love do have some fantastic videos on their website, so make sure to check that out if you're having any problems at all. What I really liked about this was the 3-in-1 mode. So you've got the lovely rock mechanism, so a rock baby to sleep, along with these very cute little toys to create some rattling and sounds. Particularly liked the way you can tilt the cot in napping mode from up, down to flat. That's really useful. For a little bit more privacy and less entertainment and more sleep, you obviously have this lovely big hood which creates the napping mode. And then finally, for extra entertainment while baby's awake, you have the light and sound sensor center here, and also the vibration button here, which mark it out as a really versatile little play item for the nursery. If you'd like to know more, please visit buggybaby.co.uk. Hey guys, this is Rosie here from BuggyBaby. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the loop from Mamatoyz. Now I'm really excited to take a look at this product. It claims to be 3 things in one, as we can see from the box, which I'll turn around here. It works as a baby nest from 0 to 3 months, as a baby gym from 3 to 9 months, and as some kind of wobble hoverboard to help your kid balance from 12 months up. So that's a lot of things in one toy. So let's open up and have a look inside. One thing I wanted to say about Mamatoyz is that they're an exciting new brand from Turkey that we're selling over here. You can recognise them by this cute little sheep logo, and all Mamatoyz products are made from sustainable wood sources, and they all look lovely in your home. They will fit into your decor, no plastic, all very natural and very nice. They have the Blue Angel Award, which means that no chemical nasties have been added to the making of their products, so you can use them safely from birth. And there we have some basic information about Mamatoyz, so you can follow them on Instagram and on Facebook to find out more about the range. And there's some quite exciting things on there for babies, from newborns right through to toddlers and preschoolers. Now, if you want a detailed assembly video for the loop, you will find it online. So this video is really just to show you what's inside the box, and we'll have some fun seeing what it can do. And voila, inside the box we can see a metal piece here, so I'm going to pull that out now. Okay, and what's inside this brown bag? This must be the beechwood base, so that's nicely wrapped in some brown paper there, so I'm just going to take that off fully so you can see it. And there is the bottom part of the wooden of the loop product, and I don't know about you, but anytime I see this kind of wood I think, oh lovely, that's going to blend into my house, blend into my decor, and of course being sustainable, it's a tick in that box too. Also folded up inside the loop box we have this beautifully soft baby nest, so unfolding it I can see that it's really thickly padded with a lovely mattress, and there's a safety harness here with the Mamatoyz logo, very nice, and also some toys for the toy bar, which we'll have a look at in a moment. So I've now got everything out of the box for the loop, and that is literally all there is to it. This is going to be a multifunctional product that babies can use all the way to toddlerhood and beyond. And I'm going to show you how it works in a minute. It's 3 different modes, but first let's just go through what you get in the box. So you get that lovely piece of beechwood, which was curved as we took out first, nice and heavy. Then we have the baby nest on top, and here is the baby gym. So removing those products for a while, let's just look at the baby nest to start with. So this is your base, and it's made from beechwood. It feels really, really lovely and soft and smooth. It's beautifully crafted, and it wobbles like that, which is going to have lots of fun for our child as they grow older, starting off with a baby nest. So if we place this lovely thick and padded nest on top, you can see that instantly you have a very nice way to relax and soothe your baby. The head end is nice and padded, slightly raised, which is great if your baby's feeling a little bit colicky or just needs a little bit more extra reassurance. And here is the safety harness, so your baby's going to be nice and secure. And you can see just by doing a little tap, the loop starts to create its own rocking motion, which will be really nice and relaxing for your little one. The straps on the safety harness are of course adjustable, so it'll be creating a nice snug fit regardless of your baby's size. Just to show you how it would work in real life, I've put our cute little dummy baby into the loop baby nest, and as you can see the harness is a little bit too big for her at the moment, so if I just pull on that side and that side, we get a nice, firm, secure position for her. So that, in summary, was the loop baby nest, and your baby will be very happy like that from around 0 to 3 months. But by that time, they'll probably want to start to interact with the world a little bit more, and you want to stimulate their senses. Well, this product can do that too. It turns into a baby gym. Remember those products we pulled out earlier, the soft toys in the bar? Well, we're going to fix that on now. You'll have in your box this white overhead bar made of metal here, this green section here, to which we attach these wooden poles, and these 2 lovely soft toys, and I'm pleased to say they are really lovely for your baby to bat and play with. Listen, that one's a rattle, and that one's got a lovely scrunch. And we've got an Allen key here, so I think we have everything we need to put it together, which I'm really pleased about, because when you're a tired parent you do not need complicated installation instructions. Just having a quick flick through the user manual that comes with it. I say manual, it's just literally a couple of pages, and it's useful to see that if you scan this QR code you'll be taken to the installation video, so it really could not be simpler to put together. Creating the toy bar is easy peasy. All you need to do is thread the loop that comes at the top of your choice of toy through the wooden dowel here. There's a hole in the top that you can see. Create a loop with your hand and then simply push the toy through like that. And there we are, pull it tight, and there you have your hanging toy. At this point you might be tempted to thread the other toy onto the dowel in the same way as you did the first one, but try and leave that to the end, else you'll be twisting it around and around the toy bar. So you just pop that on at the end, so just a little tip there. So get it in the position like that, and then to complete the setup you just screw this on this side, just with your hands, nice and easy, like that. So we have this cross shape. You just want to make sure that when you finish the holes are at the top, because that's where we're going to attach our little toys. And there we have our two sweet little toys ready for hanging and to create our baby gym. To do this you just need to grab the two screws that come at the end of this piece of metal here. So I'll just grab those from my pack. So grab your baby gym, place it above the base like so, put the black screw through the bottom here. Can you see that? And then we're going to move the bar down to meet it, and then screw those into position using this key, which is provided in your box. And there we have it. Our baby gym is now ready to go. Apart from one thing, we just need to put the baby nest in. We'll do that in a minute. But just to show you that we've attached the toy bar to the top, screwed them in either side, and popped the toys on to the sides of the bars. So we've got our rattle and a scrunchy toy there. Just to prove it, I'm just going to put the loop into action with a little tap, and you can see that the toys just swing and are really bouncy and fun for your child to bat around. So it's going to be a great little entertainment centre from around 3 to 9 months. And then we bring down the baby nest that we used in our newborn phase, and at the end I've noticed these very handy little Velcro straps. So if I undo those, we can just create a little bit of extra security around the base. I'll do that a bit more neatly. There we go. And when I spin it around, I find the same thing at the other end. So simply undo the Velcro, wrap it around the post, around the toy bar, and secure up to keep the baby nest nice and snug. And that really feels amazing. I would absolutely love to put my baby into this. So there we have the baby gym. So that's mode 2 of the loop. So already getting so much more from this kind of rocker than other rockers on the market. But what happens when your baby reaches 9 months? Do you pass your rocker on to someone else after they've outgrown it, which you would have to if it was a regular play centre? Well, with the loop, Mamatoyz loop, you can get so many more years of life, and all you need to do is remove this toy bar just the same way that we did it earlier. So unstrap the baby nest, and what we're going to create here is a wobble board, which would be amazing fun for our children to use all the way, you know, from 3 months to over a year and beyond. So remove the baby nest by unstrapping the Velcro, and then we're just going to reach underneath, grab our Allen key again, and remove the toy bar. So that's one end out already, and I just need to unscrew the other end. So just to recap, this is taking the baby gym ready into the third use of the loop, which is the very cool wobble board mode. And there we are into mode 3, which is basically how we started out when we took the product out of the box. You've got this lovely hardwood beach piece, beautifully crafted, shaped like a kind of a crisp, I guess, or a palm shape, which in fact is ergonomically designed to be comfortable for your baby to lay on and to stand on. So this is where the product comes into its own for older children. It can now be a wobble board. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate this, but you can imagine that a child can practice gaining balance one side and the other, learning to surf in the safety of their own front room. And not only that, children can use the loop to encourage their imaginative skills as well. By turning the base upside down, you have a little house or a ramp that's perfect for playing Lego and cars. So really multifunctional. So, reasons to buy the loop from Mamatoyz. Well, we love it mainly because it is so versatile. It can give you your baby support and comfort from newborn all the way through to toddler and beyond, thanks to its multi-modes. So it can be used as a baby nest, it can be used as a baby gym, and also as a wobble board, and for your child to use for imaginative play. So that's great. We love how it looks, very simple, very classic and stylish, and also it's made from sustainable wood with no artificial products or chemicals added, so it's safe too. And finally, I would say the simplicity of how it is to build. I can honestly say it's the easiest product I've ever built, and that goes a long way when you're a tired parent with a newborn on your hands. The loop product retails for £164, and you can buy this as well as the other Mamatoyz range from buggybaby.co.uk. See you there. Hey there, this is Rosie from BuggyBaby. Today I'm going to be doing a direct comparison between the Tiny Love Cozy Rocker Napper 3-in-1 and the Mamatoyz Loop. As you can see from the products side by side, they are similar and yet different. They are both multimodal, so you can have them in different modes to suit your child's activity levels, whether they're awake or asleep. So let's look at that in some more detail. I've also pulled out the packaging from both of these items so that you can compare how they come. Similar size boxes, both very sturdy, so you don't have to worry about anything getting damaged in transit, and assembly instructions on the side. And to be honest, these are very good summary points of both of them. The Tiny Love we have here, the 3 modes, rock and play, napper and versatile positions. And then the Mamatoyz Loop, we have the fact that it's suitable from 0 to 3 months. In the nest mode, 3 to 9 months as an activity centre, and 12 years plus as a wobble board. So if you're looking for longevity, then this is the one to go for. Now, the first mode, and the one you'll probably be most interested in, is the napping mode with your newborn. Now, both these products make a great place for your baby to rest for a nap during the day, but they do this kind of differently. With the Mamatoyz Loop, we have a very simple but very plush and padded baby nest, which sits on this beach piece of wood here. It rocks very easily and intuitively, as you can see from what I'm doing now, and has a nice safety harness here. So really like that, very simple, look good in your home too. The rocker napper is a little bit higher off the ground with a plastic rocking mechanism as opposed to the wooden beach one. So if you prefer something made of more sustainable looking wood, all of the Mamatoyz products are responsibly produced and sourced, then that is definitely a tick in the box for you. The Tiny Love has a more sort of traditional, I suppose, base like this. Again, a very, very nice rock, as you can see here. When it comes to the mattresses, not too much to choose between them. This one maybe feels a little bit more waterproof. And what the Tiny Love does have, which is could be useful for you, is the fact that it goes into multiple modes. So you can tip the cot up like this, just by pushing a button at the back, or pushing it all the way down to flat. So you have multiple recline modes on this one. As you can see now, I've pulled up the hood on the Cozy Napper, which creates a nice cocoon and a sense of security for your baby. It goes up and down like so. But if you're not fussed about that kind of thing, then the loop does its job very, very well. So in their second mode, they both have activity centres, which make them ideal if your baby wants to have a little bit of fun while they're awake. The main difference here, and it really does come down to a matter of taste, is that the Mamatoyz loop has these rather sweet and playful characters here, which give lots of touchy-feely sensory activity for your baby, but they're not going to give you any electronic beeps or vibrations like the Tiny Love product does, which has 18 rotating melodies and also a vibration function here to calm your baby. So really it's a matter of taste, which you prefer, quiet and relaxing, or maybe a little bit more electronic powered. It's entirely up to you. Now you might be wondering what the heck I have done here. Well, the one big advantage of the loop over the rocker napper is that once you're done with rocking and napping and playing and all the rest of it, really this cot here has done its job and it's great, and you can use it for another child, but you really are sort of restricted to your child's early years when it comes to its use. What we love about the Mamatoyz loop is that this board, which is very high quality wood as I mentioned before, can be used for a whole range of interactive play. Don't be deceived by its simplicity. We know that our children here like to turn it over and use this to play with their cars, create lots of worlds out of it. It's a great ramp, and what it's actually marketed to do is to become a wobble board, which is fantastic for older children. It will keep them entertained well through preschool and beyond, right up into the school years. Now, this is not something I'm going to demonstrate on camera myself, but you can see that it would be quite challenging and quite fun in terms of helping your child build their physical balancing skills using this wobble board. So there we have it, two very different nappers or rockers for your baby. On the left we have the Cozy Love, which is very sort of traditional in terms of its look and feel, lots of electronics to keep baby entertained, and also a recline function. On the right we have the Mamatoyz Loop, which also works as a baby nest, perfect for napping. It has an activity centre just like the napper does, but it is not electronic, so that comes down to a matter of taste whether you like that or not. And also it has that fantastic third mode of turning it into a wobble board, so you're going to get a lot of longevity out of that one. In terms of ease of use, I have to say the Mamatoyz was incredibly easy to put together, and its look is very simple and very sustainable, which is a big tick in the box for today's more modern nursery. The rocker napper, again, was simple enough to put together. You will need to follow the instructions online though. It's not altogether that intuitive and has some parts that you may need to fix together. So both great products, both available from buggybaby.co.uk. If you'd like to read or watch some more reviews about any of these products in the range, then we'll see you online. Many thanks.